Hello everyone, and welcome back to Factorio. Okay, in between episodes over the week, I did a couple of things. I crafted some power armor, which I was researching in the last episode. I'm going to show you that in a minute. I reworked the iron belt to only have one belt and to be using red belts the whole way down, which means that we're having roughly the same throughput on one belt instead of two, which was just unnecessary. I'm still having trouble running gears at full capacity, so I'm still balancing my inputs and outputs, I'll put it that way. And up here, I'm starting to make red belts, because I'm going to need a bunch of those. And I took out the cliff that was around here, and I took out the water that was around here and stone paved over it all. And I transitioned my entire factory to geothermal, which we're doing comfortably at the moment. And I was also able to remove the coal line that went up to the furnaces, so this part looks a bit neater. And down here, I slightly expanded my oil processing, which, now that I think about it, is kind of redundant considering what I was planning to do in this episode. But hey, redundant is my nickname, or whatever, however the saying goes. But what I want to do, first off, I want to use the modular armor. So the modular armor has a bunch of modules, obviously, that you can stick into it to kind of customize what it does. So I want this belt immunity equipment, and I can just put it in there, right? But it needs power. It needs 100 kilowatts of power. So I'm gonna put 4 solar panels in to have 120 kilowatts. And now I should be immune to belts, except I'm not because it's not charged yet. I think. Yeah, it's not charged yet because it's only evening. So what I want to do is, first off, let me switch this to manual, just turn it off. Because my first goal for today is to get blue science rigged up into my automation line. So I've got a couple of cliff explosives here. I need to get rid of this cliff, so let's just do that. That should work. I can make like 2 more, just in case it doesn't. So now, this is another teardown. I gotta tear down all of this. So what I want to do, first of all, is bring the train up further. That should do the trick, I hope. Hold on, let me like give it one more tile. There. So now I just want to reset up the whole thing over here. So a pump. And I can set it up a lot more neatly this time, too. And then storage tanks. And then oil refinery. Let's put one here, 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 here. Gonna have to redo this conveyor belt so it's not quite as in the way. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 storage containers for the petroleum. And then I want a pump here. And then we're gonna do the whole 3-way split again. 2-way, actually. You're making plastic. You're making sulfur. Chest. Okay. Fast inserter. Okay. And now I need to bring some coal up here, which is easy. All I have to do is split the line there. Coal goes in, petroleum goes in, plastic comes out. And then we've got petroleum coming in, so we need to bring pipes up here. I foresee needing more. Okay. Water goes in, petroleum goes in, and sulfur comes out. Sulfur and coal need to go in here along with water. water going in. Then if I split this coal up here, I can do that. Coal goes in, explosives comes out. And then if we do that, the sulfur's going in, so I should just be able to provide power to all of this. And then, again, the train's going to go until it's full. The train's going to come back any second. Any second. Ah, I did not name the station. And another thing I wanted to do, that I did in between episodes, I made a couple of, at least I think I did, right? Yeah, I made 4 of these speed modules, which makes the machine go faster at the cost of taking more energy. So I'm going to put one of these in each of the oil refineries so they refine faster, because that's the major bottleneck. So that's working. Now what I need for these chemical science packs is I need sulfur and advanced circuits. And the advanced circuits themselves take plastic and electronic circuits. So now what I need to do is I need to move all of this up to the production line and get everything included. So we'll start with the plastic. That's my reach distance, can you believe? I'm going to use a Darkstar utility item right here, a long underground belt. Just so I can clear this in a single... Well, that's long. That is long. That is long! Wow. Okay, that is long. Long boy. They were not lying when they called that long. Is my belt gear charged yet? Yes, it is. So I should be immune to belts. And I am. Hallelujah. Actually, let me bring that silver first. God, I can't wait for the 1.1 version's better inline belt building. That's my favorite feature from the upcoming update. So that's on the reach. Still pretty long. Turn that around with just a rotate, and it'll come out here. Don't need that anymore. Alright. And then just mark a second belt, and then 1, 2. So I'm gonna need another one of these, and down. Boop. So now it's time to expand the production line a little. First up, what I want is pipes, because it's become apparent that I need lots and lots of pipes. I don't need that many pipes, though. So I'm just going to rig up 2. Actually, I think these might craft fast enough that we'd better just give them fast inserters. And their own individual chests. Pipes. It's probably more pipes than I could ever possibly want in my entire life in a few minutes, but hey, that's what Factorio is all about. More pipes than you could possibly ever want the game. Alright, so now that I'm making pipes, I want to make advanced circuits. Advanced circuits is plastic, copper cables, and electronic circuits. Copper cable, electronic circuit, plastic. I'm not immune to belts anymore? Oh, right, because I'm using solar panels. I'm only immune to belts during the daytime. Stupidest superpower ever. Immune to belts, but only during the daytime. Because I've decided that I just cannot I cannot be doing the whole single side of belt only thing. It's just not future-proof. Is that. And now they're technically on the same belt without needing to have both sides of the belt reserved. So they can be on the same belt while but also having a double belt supply. And that's probably going to solve me a lot of problems in the future, save me a lot of headaches. How many advanced circuit processors do I want? How long did I take to craft? 6 seconds. And I need, what, like 3 of them for every science pack? Oh god, I also need engine units. Which means I need steel. I'll get to that. There's the thing. I'll get to that. But not right now. I'm actually going to do 5 of these. Gasp. Advanced processors. Now making advanced processors. This isn't a farm product. There's probably a way more efficient way to actually do these production lines, but I can't be bothered to think of it. I'm just happy with the ever-expanding horizontal. Has a nice look on the map, too. So we're going to need to make a trip out to the landfill maker in a bit. But until then, so we've got the advanced circuits coming in. We've got sulfur already, so all we need to do is get a manufactory for engine units. Now an engine unit takes pipes. Oh good, I already built in pipes, but I need to build in steel plates. I should prepare for having an output. So now I've got pipes. I got a lot of pipes. Given how fast that's going, I don't think I'm going to need any more pipes. Oh jeez. Iron is... I need to find a way to get a larger iron throughput, because just sending half of a belt in there just isn't enough. Even half of a fast belt, and I'm not going to get express belts for a while, and they take a lot of resources. So I need to start making engine units in this production line, but in order to do that, I need to make steel. Now steel is just a basic iron plates, but it's a furnace. It's a smelting object. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build in that. And electric furnaces are 3x3. So this is a stand-in for electric furnaces that I'm going to pull up in just half a second here. There. But I'm not going to continue any further than that because I need to make... Actually, I should continue it further just for simulation purposes. I need to make electric furnaces before I can adequately do this, because shipping coal up here for like 30 seconds while I research electric furnaces is not optimal. So this is going to be steel. I can supply the steel myself. I've got 2,000 steel. I can supply that myself for the time being until we get electric furnaces. So that we've got steel pipes and iron gear wheels being made. We just gotta get those into a God, what am I trying to think of? Into a single production line. So gears. So I need to take the pipes out and bring them up. Oh geez, I just realized what I did. I'm out of underground belts again. You know, I could probably use long underground belts for this. Yeah. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is it? Oh, it's not quite. Okay. There we go. So all of this is irrelevant. I'll agree that there's a certain charm to having these big rows of things, but... It's just too many. It's too many. It's too much production for just a small, aesthetically pleasing thing. Lung. Okay. I'll replace the others later, like off camera, because I don't need to do that on camera. Wee. And there. All right. And this is where I'm going to be making engine units. Okay, so we have quite literally hit a wall in the form of ocean, but that just means we've got to take a trip to the quarry and get some landfill. My mini gold miner, the one with like a single gold miner, actually ran out. Like, no joke. And this one's running out too. So it's not urgent at the moment, but it's definitely coming up on the point where I'm going to need to find a bigger, better way to get gold, because these deposits dry up fast. And I'm playing on like 150% richness too. Eventually I'm going to come out here with like 2 stacks of cliff explosives and just blow up this entire thing so I can drive out here easier. But that day is not today. 9,000 landfill. Alright, I'm back, and I also figured out how to increase the size of my tile laying area. And I have the reach to make it happen, too. And the stone, come to think of it. This lake shall disappear! Alright, alright. So now, I've got my engine units. I can start making these blue science packs. That's sulfur, advanced circuits, and engine units. And then we're going to be making blues. Actually, hold on. Can I just... Q. Ah, it doesn't work. There's probably a way to make it work. Let me check. Doesn't seem to be a way, but I think I could do... Ah. I can just... That's free now? God, back when I played, that didn't used to be free. Like, that was a technology that you had to research, but now you can just make blueprints for free. So I can do Alt-B and do this. And just set it up as... Yeah, now I just have that. I just have that now. As a thing that I can just copy-paste. Sweet. Oh, I need... Hold on. That's what that other keybind was for. Hold on. I can just put the blueprints in the blueprint book. Yeah. I'll mess with that. Blueprints. Exciting new world. I'll mess with that in between episodes. I won't waste your time any more than I already have. Anyway. Blue science packs. Aren't they great? Yeah, they are. Sure. It's 3 tiles too short. It's 3 freaking tiles too short. And now when that produces blue packs... hold on, I have a couple in my inventory. Yeah. Okay. So now what we can do is we can start researching electric furnaces. That's Advanced Material Processing 2. And what I need to do is throw down all this steel on the steel line, which I believe is this one. So instead of just sitting here manually depositing it, I'm just going to tear up these 2. Throw this down, fast inserter, steel, steel, steel. Right, I need power. Let's just... This is overkill. I acknowledge it. But I'm lazy. Oh god, the transport time. I'm gonna need to upgrade all of this to red belts at some point. Maybe in between episodes, just so the... I know total time between points doesn't really matter as much as it is sometimes made out to be, but I'd prefer to have this all moving faster than it currently is. Anyway, now that that's running, I can slowly but surely start to get through advanced material processing too. I hope I'm going to have enough steel. But in the meantime, gears. Am I making enough gears? I don't think I am. I'm not making enough gears. Especially not with the addition of, what, a whole nother thing that takes gears. I don't think I'm making enough gears. So I need to make more gears. Problem, I can't make more gears. I can't just expand my gear production line because all of my gear stuff isn't working. I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm keeping up with demand reasonably well, but I'd rather have a backup. So what I think I'm going to do is, just to cheese things, I'm going to do that. That extra production should hopefully cause a backup that will cause a cascading backup system that will help. I don't know. The problem is, like, we're almost at capacity here. If I could figure out how to mush this, I probably would. But we're almost at capacity. Like, this furnace line physically cannot output a whole lot more than it already is. Because the belt's almost full. Now what I could do is make an entirely separate furnace line. But that's a lot of space, and I'm not sure if that'd actually help any. In the meantime, though, I want to fix a current problem that I am currently having. The problem that I am only immune to belts during the daytime. In order to do that, I need another chemical plant. Or two. Two would probably be better, honestly. But I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna make two, so I don't have to stop making explosives. But I need to get some steel first. So I'm just gonna grab 500. Now, I also kind of want to make... Even with the 20% speed, how's my circuit? Now, I'm running out of the ability to... I don't have enough power to really expand a whole lot more. I gotta fix that first. So the good thing about this production line is I can literally just walk up, pick up a bunch of an intermediate product that I need, and just skip the crafting time for all of that. And just straight up make... What is that, 20? 17, close enough. 17 geothermal generators right off the pop. We've got so many that adding another one doesn't do a whole lot, comparatively, but it's decent. What I can do is eventually I can like upgrade to tier 2 in the Darkstar Utilities research tree. I can get to the tier 2 stuff, but we're gonna get to that. If not this episode, then definitely the next one. Now, here's the thing: we're getting more oil. We're getting oil faster than we can process it, which is a bottleneck. So I'm tempted to create 3 more refineries. Let's just do 4 more. Overkill. Why not? Because it takes a while, that's why not, but, you know, who cares about that kind of stuff? Because what's happening is that I'm making oil faster than I process it. So I'm kind of just, you know, wasting power. Wasting energy. Especially because these aren't running at full capacity. They're almost running at full capacity, but not quite. And I'm gonna need like more input because I'm gonna be needing more sulfur and water, but it's more sulfur because I need to make sulfuric acid. I need iron plates for that. Wah. It's gonna be easy-ish to supply, I hope. So I want to put my other chem plant here, and this is gonna be making sulfuric acid. And then I want to put the other chem plant like right there if I can to be making batteries. Now I don't need a whole lot of batteries at the moment, so I could rig up a way for this all to be completely automated. But like I don't see the necessity at the moment. I know the whole future-proofing thing, yada yada, but I honestly can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna throw a stack of iron plates in there. I need more iron plates, jeez. Throw a stack of copper plates in there. Throw a stack of iron plates in there. God, I'm out of iron. I need more iron. That's gonna be my next crisis I gotta solve after I've set up blue science to be self-sufficient. And then we can take the batteries out and throw them in a chest. There. Now the reason I'm making those batteries is because I want to make this personal battery. As you can imagine, it stores energy. I only need 5 batteries for it, but I might as well make, what, 1,000? Might as well make 1,000. So this stores megajoules. We're not quite done yet with the advanced material processing. Oh geez, is that the time? Oh man. I know I said in the description of last week's episode that we would be dipping our toes into Darkstar for the first real time today, but I don't think we're going to have time. But the iron crisis is real. Like, look at this, I've got so many miners. But Darkstar has a solution. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 miners here, supplying all of these furnaces, which I'll also be able to swap out for electric furnaces and completely remove that coal belt. I've got almost a full red belt. So let me just check the research tree. Is there anything I can do? Mining productivity. I could do that, but that's not going to help because the furnaces are another bottleneck. But if I remember correctly, from my peek at the tech tree in between episodes, Darkstar has this ore extractor. Yeah. And it allows me to get all these alloys, it looks like. Further down the line is this laser drill and laser forge. The laser forge has double the crafting speed of the electric forge. It costs you till it's way down the line. That was a lot farther down the line than I thought it was, but it's absurdly good. Like, you look here, laser drill. It has a mining speed of 7 per second, and these have a mining speed of 0.5 per second, as you can see. So one laser drill is worth 14 of these. So that's going to help for compactness, but that's way down the line. In the meantime, I'm going to need to find another way to up my iron throughput. The second belt might help. Like, the second belt might help, but only... I don't know how much it'll help. I'm just not making gears fast enough. And, like, I'm only contributing, like, half of a belt. What I could do is I could, like, split this belt and then, like, tweak it around so I get, like, 2 half of a belts. That probably would be the best course of action. So I'm going to do that actually right now because I don't have anything else to do. God, I physically do not have the iron to make any more gear wheels. Wait, no, what am I thinking? It's not the throughput that's the problem, it's the production. Well, the throughput is a problem. The throughput is a problem. Right about here, I want to split to dual side. And then... I can just go straight to double belts up here. It's not going to be even, but it doesn't really matter. Hey, I'm still immune to conveyor belts, that's good. Okay, so now I just need to up my iron production. Ah, Advanced Material Processing 2 is done. So that gives us the ability to make electric furnaces. And now I'm going to start researching the ore extractor. We're not going to get into it. Ah, Circuit Veteran. I got an achievement. Produce 1K advanced circuits per hour. Apparently at 998. I didn't get that achievement yet. I'm at 998. But one more of those and I'll be done. So now what I can do is I can just throw that down there and it starts making steel. And the ore extractor's done. I can just straight up make iron ore out of stone? I can make lead and lithium out of stone too. But that's all going to be for next week. I'm going to call it here. I'll do some improvements in between episodes, so see you guys next week.